Edvard Munch. The Scream. Almost everyone who is more or less familiar with art is familiar with the 1893 painting The Scream by Norwegian painter Edvard Munch, 1863 to 1944. In 2003, some astronomers said the blood-red sky in The Scream was a realistic depiction of blazing sunsets caused by the ash covering the sky of Indonesia's Krakatoa volcano, which erupted in 1883. The eruption of the volcano was so great that ash from the volcano covered the skies of the eastern United States and much of Europe and Asia from November 1883 to February 1884. Munch describes what inspired him to paint this painting in his diary. "I was walking with two of my friends. The sun was setting. Suddenly the sky turned blood red. Feeling exhausted, I stood and leaned against the railings. The blue-black fjord and the city were streaks of blood and fire. My friends, they continued walking. I paused there, trembling with anxiety, and felt an endless cry running through nature." As such, it turns out that the painting is not a picture of someone screaming, but rather a person, perhaps the artist himself, trying to plug his ears not to hear the cry of nature. Peter Bruegel. The Battle of Money. The unprecedented and somewhat mysterious depiction of this engraving, published in 1570, stems from Peter Bruegel's creative imagination. Safes, piggy banks, money bags, money barrels, and treasure chests, many armed with swords, knives, and spears, attack each other with all their might. This is a depiction of a brutal and chaotic war. The lower Dutch line reads, "All this war and fighting, all for money and property." In the Latin part of the article, it is stated that the banners with the wild catch hook on the upper part of the picture represent greed, and this moral depravity lies at the root of the suffering. The painting reveals that the cause of wars is people's addiction to money and wealth.